video that had the little tag in the corner. Who sees up that corner? Anyway, who's out there this morning? I'm here, all wrinkled up, wrinkled clothes, play clothes. Good morning, Chris. Heidi, good morning. This is my play clothes, so it's okay if they wrinkle. They just fold up and go in the drawer. Yeah, we have play clothes, work clothes. Good morning, Amy, Crystal, Stephanie. Whew, you're going fast here. Okay, good morning, Kara. Good morning, Atari, Jennifer, Crystal. Okay, I can't keep up. I can't keep up. Good morning, folks. Had one. Good morning, Ronnie. I saw you pop up by there. One lady, Deborah Callahan's sister passed away, so keep that family in prayer, would you? Haven't heard anything from Vera this morning. Chatted with her daughter yesterday. She's still in the hospital. Morning, Steve. Zelda, Carol, Cardacy. Just me. Good morning. Dot told her. In other words, Dorothy. She tries to throw me off like that. Dot. Good morning, Terry, Celeste, Suzanne, Peggy, Irwin, Zelda. Good morning. Anyway, I haven't talked to anybody about Vera today yet. Her daughter's supposed to keep us up on it. William's not going to be here this morning. Keep him in your prayers. He got some procedures you got to take care of. Peggy Coleman. Good morning. She is back. Peggy is back. We missed her. My foot's better. If you seen that this morning, old big foot, like a big foot. It's better today. It don't hurt this morning. It's still swollen, not as bad. I can see a few little wrinkles. Y'all know, some of y'all know about wrinkles. Some of you don't. But yeah, I can see some wrinkles. It's not tight. And it don't hurt as bad. The doctor stuck that needle in that. Well, he put me on this x-ray machine. And it showed my foot. And bones look crazy. Yeah. And he said, William left him in charge. That's a blind leading the blind there. Yeah. And they put that needle right in, looking at x-ray, right into that joint, put the stuff in there to kind of help dissolve some of that stuff. Yeah, it hurt. It did hurt, I'll be honest with you. But it hurt worse yesterday tonight. It seemed like maybe some of that's wearing off. Man, it was painful. But he sent me some pain pills. He said, now, these are real strong. I don't want you to take, but, you only sent me 9. Only 9 of them. He said, I don't want you taking over this 9. In fact, he said, I don't want you to take all 9 if you don't have to. So I took one right then, he told me, and then took one before bedtime. So I'll take it over today if it starts to bother me. I'm going to take it. But right now, it's not hurting. Doctor said too many donuts. No, that's not what he said at all, right? He said, he said, you're looking so slim, Mr. Morrow, you might need a donut. I go to the feed store tomorrow. I think I'll probably have a donut. If they have some. If they don't, they don't. Peggy, don't be nice to him, Peggy. Don't start telling Ronnie good morning because y'all fire him up. He gets all fired up. Got that little dog Taco licking him on his face on one side, a little Heidi dog licking him on the other. They mess his hair up real bad. I got up at 4:30, unlocked the doors for Dust to bring at 5, and I'm not going to go back to bed and leave doors unlocked, so I just got my chair, throwed a blanket over it. It's kind of a little bit cool. I turned the heat on a little bit. And naturally, Buster and Woody have to get up in there with me, so we're all comfortable. Buster's up here behind my head, and Woody's by my lap, and we doze off. Well, I don't clock, goes off about 10 minutes early, and I heard the the 5 o'clock thing hit. I said, okay, he'll be here any minute. A little bit later here, the 6 o'clock. I was dozing a little bit in between. And I said, well, he ain't come yet, I don't think. Almost 7 o'clock, Jill walks in the door, and that little girl is wound up. She's wound up. I done went out and checked my babies. We ain't got no babies yet. They're playing me. I'm telling you, those two girls out there are playing me, and it's probably a planned thing. She said, we'll just act like we're fixing to have kids, and he'll let us go over there, and we'll have all the comforts of home. It's like one lady said, it's like a day out, a vacation. They got to put up that donkey. Donkey can't tell them what to do. Anyway, nothing yet. But I really think it could be any time. Because I go out there off and on all day long, checking on them, sit out there with them for a while, talking to them, trying to talk them into it. Say, come on, let's get this thing done. I'd rather it get done during the day, so I got to stay out here all night with you. It ain't happened yet. Somebody is sick. Hi, Jeff. Good morning, sir. Someone has lost someone, and I didn't see it come by. So, if you did, keep them in your prayers and pass it on to us. Good day from Australia. Good morning. And there's a good afternoon from Denmark. Good morning, Jeff. Oh, Heather lost her mom. Okay, Connie says Heather lost her mom. Keep her in prayers, guys. Lose one of your parents, it's tough. I've been there, and when people lose folks, we all try to say something that's comforting, but I don't think we can. Basically, we let them know we're concerned, we pray for them, but as far as in my own opinion, it's just my opinion, not a lot we can say that really brings comfort, because it's their loss. They're feeling that loss. We may feel it to a certain point, but not like they feel it. I was real close with my mom and dad. I had biscuits with my dad every morning. It seems like from the time I got out of the Marines till he passed away. I had coffee with my mom every morning, especially after he passed away. Well, before him and her were both there, but she was by herself, and I felt like she needed, as much company, you might say, or as she could get. So I went down every morning, and on Saturday and Sundays I'd go down and we'd have movie time together. Early in the morning we'd watch westerns, John Wayne, some of them old time westerns that she liked. Randolph Scott, who always got beat up. The good guy. I loved his movies, but somewhere in that movie, he gonna get beat up. Somebody gonna beat Randolph up. And old Roy Rogers, who never lost his hat in a fight. Never lost his hat. Dot is kind of sickly on us today, too. She told me last night she's not feeling too well, so keep her in our prayers. And Heather. Christina. All right. I got a text from my friend, my good friend, good Jimmy, sweet Jimmy, Ronnie, bad Ronnie, and he want to know what's a bee trap. What is a bee trap? Now, see, Ronnie told him you take a little mouse trap out there, a little mouse trap, and comes over. You put a little piece of honey, and when he comes to suck that honey, that trap gets him. It mashes him flat, so you're not doing no good, Ronnie. So don't do him like that. And Jimmy, don't listen to Ronnie about that little mouse trap. A bee trap is a box. I build them kind of deep in case a big swarm comes into them. A big swarm comes up to a small box. They may pass it by because they know they can't all get in there. And what's inside, I put 5 frames, empty frames. that they can build their comb on. And I'll bait it. I'll put some cotton balls inside there. In fact, I'll wipe some of them on with lemon tree oil on the inside. And then I'll put some cotton balls soaked in it, maybe at the bottom, inside. And I'll wipe a little bit around the door so that odor kind of gets out. It attracts bees. And there's some bees out looking for a home for the hive. Some are out just gathering nectar, pollen. Some are out looking for a place because they've been told, hey, we fill it up, we got to have a place to go. They found this box on a tree. I'll tell you a story about that in a minute too. I put mine about 6 foot in the air. And they find it, and they go in it. If they like it, they'll bring. Next day, they'll come back maybe with 3 or 4 more bees with them. Check it out, get their opinions. Everybody got to have an opinion here, And finally, you may see 20, 30, 50 of them going in and out, just checking it out. Opinions count. Judy's having surgeries. Pray for her. Having surgery on Tuesday. Got you covered, sweet girl. And anyway, once they determine they like it, then when that colony swarms, wherever they may be. Thank you. I built that. Skills. Not really. Good. Hello, Australia. When they swarm from that colony, where it may be a hollow tree or someone else's beehive, wherever, and they liked it, they'll all come there and they'll all go in. It's like little soldiers go in and they'll start doing their job, and they're cleaning up, getting the cells ready for the queen, and she'll walk around her. They got some cells ready. She'll start laying her eggs, and they're on. And I usually, if I see them, a swarm had come, I usually let them stay about 2 weeks before I try to move them. That gives them time. They got a bunch of eggs laid. And they're not going to want to leave those eggs, or babies, if they got even babies, starting to hatch out, They're going to kind of want to stay with them. So then when you open it up and take them out of that trap, which is only this wide, and put them into a regular beehive, they'll stay. And then you move it to wherever you want it to be. And you may lose a few back there in those woods, wherever you had that trap. But what I do, and you'll lose those that have been out that day searching for pollen and stuff, and they come back in their boxes again. And they'll cluster right there on that tree. And I'll come back down there at night with a quart jar or whatever and a little paintbrush. And I'll squirt them down some sugar water so they're not trying to fly, and just sweep them off in that quart jar, put the lid on it, drive up here, open their box up, dump them in there. Next night there might be half that, or maybe even less than half. And same thing till there ain't maybe 2 or 3 left. And then they'll go on back to wherever they come from, when they get down to that many. So you're not losing a bunch of bees. If I didn't go back, those would probably sit there for who knows how long before they'd finally just disperse or something happened to them or whatever. Jessica is allergic to bees. Peggy is, I couldn't see if she's allergic or not, but I've never been stung in my garden, unless you must step on one or you mash him or you do something, They're in there, they're not looking for you, they're not looking to try to hurt you. I'm not going to say you're not going to get stung by one. They're in there getting pollen and stuff, and they're great pollinators, probably the best in the world. And they're not trying to hurt nobody. And now if you get some that are coming out of that garden stinging you, I've never had that. But if you did, I'm going to say you probably got some bad bees somewhere close by. But them bees can travel up to 3 miles to reach, searching for pollen. Okay, so that's what a trap is. I'll be putting one up, Jimmy, here pretty soon, and you'll watch how it goes up and how I put it together. Okay? Now, let's get on. Carla was stung twice by bees. Both times she's pregnant. I've never had a problem getting stung. Dan will swell up if one stings him. If one gets you on the finger, sometimes it may puff up a little bit, be a little tight, you know, maybe itch a little bit. But besides that, they never bother. I would get stung on the head because I wouldn't be able to mask, you know, get stung in the face, neck, back. Uh, the funniest time, I'll tell y'all a quick story. Uh, Carpenter bees, I don't know about carpenter bees. They may be great. I don't know. Uh, I know about honeybees. I think are the best. But you know, all kinds of insects can help spread that pollen. You can see all kinds of stuff out there. By the way, Ben's coming this morning, and our washer quit. I thought I had it fixed. It quit, so it's going out, and a new one's coming today, sometime today, and Ben will be here in case we're going to get Lex. We'll leave here about 1:30 to go get Lex. And if they come after that, Ben will be here to get them all hooked up. But anyway, oh yeah, funny story. I got a funny story. Back in the woods, I think was playing paintball at some point back there, and I was hiding, you know, back in this thicket, and I kept seeing these bees flying around. Now, I wasn't a beekeeper back then. It had nothing to do. I didn't know a whole lot about bees. But I knew some beekeepers, and I thought, hey, and I look up, there's a little hole in this tree. So it'd be a perfect opportunity for me to become a beekeeper. So I called all my friends together. I don't have one or two, but I called them together. There's Cuz, Kenny, Doc, our friend Roy, and myself, about 5, 6 of us. I don't remember if Dan and Lester were there. I don't think they were, but they could have been. And I said, look, I'm going to cut this tree down, and I'm going to cut below and above where their little colony is. Peggy, wasp hurt. They hurt. I hate wasps. And we're going to come back at night and take it home, and I'll eventually get them over into a box. I had this big plan. We had no protection, just, you know. So I go back down with my chainsaw. My old chainsaw was old and it smoked real bad. I thought, well, that's smoke. I know they use smoke. I know they use smoke to kind of, you know, calm them down, so that surely would work. So I start cutting, and it's smoke everywhere. Well, bees everywhere too. They didn't like that smoke. But I finally got the tree down. I'd cut and run back, cut a little bit, run out again. I got it down, got both ends cut. Went back and I stapled some screen wire over the hole. Okay. So we're set. We're set for that night. I got all my gang together, and we go back down that night. The truck, we back up our tailgate down, and we take some 2x4s. We're going to lay that log, you know, lengthwise on these 2x4s. So you got both sides. So we've got handles. We'll pick it up. Kenny holding the light, and we just walk it over and put it in the back of that truck. Go home. Not a problem. That's my plan. Well, we had to cross this little old barbed wire fence, you know, about so high off the ground, just an old fence, been there forever. And we step over it. When we stepped over it going across, it hung that screen and pulled that screen off. And them bees come pouring out of there, and they're mad. It's nighttime, but they're mad. And everywhere Kenny was shining that light, you know, we're all running. Those bees would hit that light beam, and you go down there like a bunch of little fighter planes going down that beam, you know, like on the radar. And Doc is running, a good target, across that field. And Kenny turned, and he's screaming because bees are in his shirt and everything, and he's screaming. Kenny throws that light back, and he sees bees just in the back of your head. We're running every day, don't shine that light on up. We eventually got that beehive home, and they were the meanest bees I've ever seen in my life. Maybe we made them mean, I don't know. Put them out behind the barn. Every time a cow come by, they take off after cows. So there was church, and the song leader was talking about bees, and I said, yeah, I got some. He says, you ever get some more down there? You don't want them? I said, well, bud, you can have these. I'm not going to fool with them. So him and a friend of his come down. They backed up out there. They're good bees. I didn't go help them. And they got it loaded, but they drive down that road, down that driveway, They got stung several times. And you see a swarm of bees behind that truck. Later on, he got a divorce. He said it's my fault. Bees chased his wife off. Anyway, that was a story, true story. I don't know about the divorce being the reason, but yeah. Okay, let's see. A bee got stuck in their hair. Yeah, they can sting you. They can sting. If one gets scared or trapped, he'll sting you. I've worked bees, and I've seen people work bees with nothing on, just go out there like this and start working them. And I have a couple of times that I'm nervous the whole time, and I think they know it, like a dog can tell you're scared. I think they know it too, and they can. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Okay, I'm out of here. So I wear protection. I wear the hood and stuff, gloves, gloves if I can. Hello, Teresa. Good morning, Miss Can-Do. How are you? And Lori? Yes. Oh, I bet that hurt. Get stung in the lips. Yellow jackets, I think, are horrible. They red wasp and yellow jackets, to me, about on the same level, and they're both terrible, terrible little insects. They don't need to be stirred up. They sting you for the heck of it. Good morning, Christine. Christine from Indiana. You know, we're supposed to have good weather today. Supposed to get up close to 80 degrees today. It's cloudy out there this morning a little bit. And we got a chance of rain, I think, tomorrow. A little front coming in. But it's going to kind of push everything back out. And this coming week, we're supposed to be up in the 70s. Clear weather all week. Ben comes today. We're going to try to get all that soil put into those 2 raised beds. I worked a little bit yesterday on starting my frame, my framework for the 2 end ones. I'll do them themselves. They're short, and I'll just do them when I have time. And I haven't chatted with Vera. Dawn, I chatted with her daughter, and daughter says she's still in the hospital, and she'll keep us posted on what's going on. She said Vera did send her love to everybody. So I don't know exactly the issues, but she'll let us know. Good morning. Marcia has a birthday. Okay. Happy birthday, Marcia. G and I have an anniversary on the 11th, and I think Dorothy told her has a birthday on the 10th. G sitting there and says, how long have we been married? Forever. 100 years at least. I don't think she liked that. So I think it's 57, 58, baby. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, yes, that's what I'm thinking, too. Sue says Steve had a yellow jacket. Nest, I guess. Oh, Dan did, too. Dan had rented one of these little bobcats, a little track vehicle, and he's pushing up some old wild lemon bushes we have back there on the river. They spread like crazy. He's pushing them up so we could burn them. And them little bobcats are little, and you're down in there, when you close them handles, you kind of more or less locked in, you're in there like a little cab. And he's pushing stuff away, and he pushes up on this little rotten stump, and there's a nest of yellow jackets in it. And they come out of there, and they swarmed him. It's dangerous. At least he wasn't hot and tired, but he got hot and tired because he run out of them. Well, he left that thing sitting there running. He just jumped out of that thing and took off running. He's just sitting there idling. But he was wearing shower shoes, flip-flops, like LE. Well, he lost one somewhere in the woods. We never found the other. He must have been high stepping. That may have went up a tree somewhere. He got stung 16 times down his back. And I was scared because, you're hot and you run that far from the river all the way home, half a mile, quarter, three-quarter mile, or a mile, whatever it is. You got 16 sting marks on you. That can be dangerous. So anyway, but we found, went back late that evening, found one of his shower shoes, never found another one, and they'd settled back down. He got on that thing and got out of there, drove that thing out of there. Uh, yeah, Steve, run over one with a riding mower. I bet you was traveling. I bet you was too. Yeah. Uh, I hit a bush one day, little, what we call guinea wasp, a little small wasp, little kind of speckled looking little wasp. They'll sting, they'll fire you, but they usually get in bushes on the bottom of a leaf, a big leaf. They're not big nests, it won't be a big bees, but they're sting. And I was mowing alongside this bush, and I hit one. They come out, and I'm on my ride mower. It just wasn't fast enough. Wasn't fast enough. Someone's mom was 81 getting stung like that. Had to be dangerous. Any age, I think, would be dangerous. Uh, yeah, keep that Benadryl handy. Yeah, keep it handy. So we have a lot going on today here. At some point, they're going to bring that wash machine and take this. I was going to give us this one to Jake. I thought I had it fixed enough that somebody could use it for a while, but it quit again. So I said, "Gee, don't mess with it. It's just something more than what I found." And so they'll take it away, and we'll get that wash machine in. Ben will be here to kind of make sure they put it in. They're supposed to bring it in and set it all up. They'll do that. We may be gone. They're not going to come until after 12, it says, and we leave at 1:30. Our wash machines are top loaders. I don't know if I trust a front loader. I guess they make them. I know that they don't leak, but I just, we always get a top loader. And good morning, Sharon. Yes, Jake's place. I want to go over there. I told Jess we need to take Bear one day. It's a good day when the weather's good. Her and I just drive over and see what he's got going, visit with him over there. G and all of them have offered to go help, but he don't want no help. He wants to do it by himself. I understand that. He does good work, and I'm sure when he gets to finishing it completely out, Alyssa will be there with her touch. They did a beautiful job on this little house over here. A beautiful job, and I'm sure they'll do the same over there. Someone said, well, Moo got out. Yeah, the bad thing about, having cows somewhere else, seriously. I always worried about this. I had cows to other pastures back in the day, and I always worried, you get a phone call at night, oh, Lord, there's a cow out somewhere, and if they get out, you're scared, not only getting in tear something up, but somebody run into one, and then you got really problems, and you got problems then with somebody getting hurt, and But so anyway, that's was it Oreo or Oreo stayed in the yard. I can't see which one it was. Someone said it was Moo. But I guess he got that fixed all up good. Okay. It was Oreo, not Moo, and he went into the front yard. Okay. Well, you go in the front yard and just left. Maybe go in the house, do a little work in the house. Would that be a mess? I had a call one morning when I had some cows at a friend of mine's place. Actually, folks I got that tractor from. She had this beautiful flower beds, And I hadn't been up there in a day or two, but they had went out for a walk, I think in a pasture or whatever. Someone had, besides myself, because I kept the gate locked. But, it goes there with the key. But a calf had got out. I don't know if it come through that gate. The gate was kind of ajar, but could have crawled through somewhere. And it was in her yard, and she woke up, she looked out, and it was right there beside her flower bed. Scared that woman to death, and she called, "You got a cow in my garden, in my flower bed." It wasn't, thank God. And I jumped in my truck, and I took off and put it back, checked everything, got everything off back like it should be. But you always worry about stuff like that. Something get out, damage somebody's stuff, or like I say, get run over, get somebody hurt. Yeah, Marcia, Billy and Tex. Oh, Billy was so glad to see Tex leave here. He's tired of that getting beat up. And Billy was not going to run. Wasn't going to run from it, even though he knew might be a butt kicking coming. He was not going to run. He had that pride in him. He may have been better say, okay, okay. Uh, yeah, Jake should be at that house. He probably have to move on over there, unfinished or not, spend the night with him over there. I don't have Jesus Pete cup. I think she took it away from me. She uses it a lot, and I went there one morning to get it, and it wasn't there. I think it was in her car. So anyway, yeah, I miss Billy too. Billy's a good bull. Good bull. Sassafras. That's a cute name. I hadn't seen much out of Ronnie. Ronnie, when Ronnie don't have William here to kind of egg him on, he gets kind of quiet, or he may be in trouble. He may be, William told me some things about Ronnie, and I don't want to mention them. I'm not like it. I'm not going to be one to, I'm not like that. We've been trying to figure out why Ronnie stays outside all the time in his chicken yard. Well, him and maybe Taco and that little Heidi dog, maybe they're grounded. They're thrown out in the minute they get up in the morning. They got to get outside, stay out of Mama's way. Morning, Dorothy Burton. Morning, how are you, sweetie? That storm, he has been quiet, hasn't he, Steve? Steve noticed it. Oh, Steve's a good man. Steve's a good man. But us good people notice when bad people are ornery and loud and talking trash. I can't stand people talk trash. I was talking to Ronnie about. We was talking about some, people canning stuff, and Steph cans some stuff every year, and I do pickles, that's all I do. And his cousin, his wife Fern, her name's Fern, they put up stuff every year because that's a big garden, and I'm not for sure if Steve, I'm sure Steve and Susan put stuff up, I'm sure they do, but Walter and Debbie brought the tractor over. She said they have 6 months. They keep 6 months of stuff in their pantry that they've canned, in case it's ever needed. They got 6 months supply. And I thought that was awesome. And the stuff they canned, that stuff went out and bought stuff they canned. And they have big gardens, and they can everything. They even canned, I think she said, some meat. I don't know what kinds of meat they meat. And that'd always be, hey, you okay, Perry? You okay? Good seeing you. You ain't got to be apologizing being late here. Ronnie could be here and still be late. You have to deal with people like that. Okay, spun some honey there. That's good. I think my bees have made the winter pretty good. I haven't opened it up and looked to see how good that queen is doing, but they seem to be active on these warm days, Ronnie, man, size. uh, I want to open them up, next couple of weeks or so, and just see if the queen's laying good. Because she's not, then I'll try to find me a queen and replace her. And because sometimes queens start getting old or sickly or whatever, they slow down on laying, and they'll finally just quit. Then you have just it'll die out. Call Lester. Now I can't call Lester, but now the radio it's on. He's not coming through. The other day I thought, okay, it's been unplugged, but it's up and going. But I will call him here in a little bit. So just hang on a second. We'll see. Oops. Potted plant. Hello, Lester. All right, I got it on, guys. I got it on here. And I'm not seeing anything here. Volume's up. Good morning, Longhorn Lester. Not know what's going on, guys. All right. Volume's up. Good morning, Longhorn Lester. All right. Not my fault. I don't know. Not coming through. Sass Fresh Tea. I'm not trying to make sales for them, but I don't know. It seems like almost every time I'm looking for something, I can find it on Amazon. You may not like Amazon. So that's my first place to look. And I ordered some things from Walmart. And out here in the country, you order something from Walmart, and I'm serious. And I told the lady this, so I'm not talking behind their back. Not that, they will ship it, but you don't know if you're going to get it because these delivery services that they use, and I'm not sure if some independent or if it's FedEx or UPS or who it may be, I don't know. But whoever it is, don't always deliver here. She had some stuff ordered, and they don't send a picture like Amazon does. Amazon sends you a picture of your product where it's sitting, where they sit it. They don't always get it in the right spot either, but sometimes you can figure out where it's at by that picture. But I ordered some things from Lakota Bear recently, and it said delivered. Well, I went out. It's not here. I went everybody's house here on the hill. Nobody. East, nobody. So I let them know it's not here. So finally, after 2 weeks of back and forth, look here and look there, I looked. Do you want to reorder? Well, take a chance or a refund. At least you'll get a refund if you want it. I said I'd like to have that product. It's for Coda Bear, But if delivery's not going to make it, then a refund is better than being dumped off somewhere else. Because she had ordered some stuff, and it had been dropped down there by the gate, by the Logan's greenhouses. It's back off the road. You don't notice it driving by the gate. And 2 or 3 days, she kept saying it had been delivered. She kept asking where, and finally, it was located down there by that gate. It had been raining for 2 or 3 days. It was all wet. So you don't ever know why people set stuff off. They don't know where to put it. Don't just set it off somewhere, That's what I don't understand. But you know, even with this sign out here, delivers here, some of these, even Amazon drivers will drive right by that sign that says stuff on the back of my truck. I guess our little GPS shows maybe that's where the old place we delivered at, you know, the old carport. And I'm out there one day sitting there, and a lady drives up. She says, "You mean sit it?" Yeah, I said, "Ma'am, there's a sign right there. You set it out there, but I said, Ben, you're up here, sit on the back of my truck. I'll take care of it." Oh, I drove right by it. Well, yeah, you did. But I ain't gonna be mean to them, rude to them. You know, they got a job, they busy, work all day. Okay, not a lot to tell you. We got going on here today, guys. It's real. We got a lot that's going to go on here in a little bit. And I'm going to try to video Ben putting that soil. Uh, uh, Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, 388 only on here, but only 200 hit the like button. Go ahead. It don't cost nothing. You hit that like button. Okay. Thank you, Jessica. Remind them. No, she has not got her package yet. I had to reorder again. And the lady kept asking me, "Do you want to reorder or do you want?" And I tried. So I said, "Okay, I got to be straight. Yeah, reorder." Because I said reorder. I like it to reorder if it can be delivered. So that was the wrong thing to say, because I guess they can't guarantee delivery. So she says me another message a day or two later: "Do you want to reorder or do you want a refund?" I said reorder. So hopefully it'll come this time. Hopefully it'll be delivered this time. If not, Miss Cat Do was distracted with a new puppy. New puppies can do that. That little thing G's got is the cutest little thing. It loves G. You know, I've said the other day, I was blessed with Buster. I truly was. I mean, I love Woody. Woody is my little partner, but Buster, he's just constantly with me. He does not leave me. No matter, I can go out in the rain, the lightning, thunder. He may not like it, but he's gonna go with his PawPaw and get soaking wet and stand there and just shiver. I'm wet too. I'm shivering, but he sticks with me. And Woody got to the door. Said, "Oh no, PawPaw, it's raining." Woody's great. Woody's fine. They're good boys, both of them. And little Kippy will be happy today because Lex will be coming this afternoon. Thank you, Christy. I can't wait to get stuff planted too. If we get that soil in there, weather warming up, I'm going to be tempted to go ahead and start planting some cucumbers, you know. And hopefully we don't get no more cold weather. But I'll be tempted to go ahead and plant. Yeah, I got to get out there and get something planted. Ronnie don't want me to say something. I'm not for sure what he's not wanting me to talk about. I'm sure it's something he's done bad. And you never know about Ronnie. Yeah, Buster is in heaven on earth. He really, truly is here with me. I think God meant for him to be here with me. I truly do. And it took getting G ripped off. So be it. PawPaw got Buster. Because, and if y'all was watching on this video, I'll say, "Come on, boys." He'd come wide open. I mean, I say it one time, "But Woody, I got to pee first." Dribble here, dribble there, smell of this, dribble over there. And you sit there and you wait and wait and wait. Finally, here he comes. I'm ready. Yeah, if I was in an emergency, I'm going to have to leave him. Yeah, Buster, my sidekick, he truly is. Ronnie can be nice to a crippled man. Well, Ronnie, that's good. I'm glad you can be. I think sometimes you try to make fun of me. You know, meeting the truck out there that day with a walker when you knew I had a cane. But that's okay. It was nice. It was a nice gesture. And I've got a walker now, Ronnie, with wheels on it. I can fly. I can fly, Ronnie. Uh, yeah, I was upset when she realized, she's just. But little old boy, I guess he realized, hey, she don't like me, but that guy over there does. So here he comes. Let me over there with that man. I'll sit with him. And now I sit down in that chair, he's right up here. And Ronnie say, talking to Ronnie, well, look at what's up beside your face. His little tail hanging there. He puts his butt in your face. It's okay, Ronnie. Okay. He's my boy. He's my boy. Yeah, I think Ronnie talks, he talks about himself a lot. The church, Ronnie's church, had a supper the other night. Naturally, he goes when they're having food. And the preacher told him before, he said, the only time I ever see you is when you're up here in the chow line eating. But, and he felt bad about that after a while. The preacher kind of got him to made him, Ronnie and his wife, take the preacher and his wife out to eat. And Ronnie complained the whole time about how much it's going to cost him. So when you get anything out of Ronnie, you got to just stick it to him. Like your two goats out there. Well, they're about to go on Social Security, and I still got them. No, it's not his fault. He couldn't come after them, and Dan's going to take them over, and I may go with him when we take them. I think later this month or next month, Dan's going over to get a calf from Ronnie, another one of the little mini cows, and I told him I'll deliver them goats. And I'll make a video when I'm over there, and y'all can see sweet PawPaw and bad Ronnie together. Y'all can see it together. And we've been together before. Y'all probably seen that before. I've always tried to be the nice guy, so Ronnie has some kind of somebody to look up to or somebody to follow, more or less, He's, like this, I went over there, tried to be nice to him, and I was abused. It's okay. We're friends. I got friends that abuse me. Oh, Breezy. She is amazing. She comes over here, she puffed up. You look like a chipmunk, baby. One more. I said, but you feel good? Oh, I feel okay. That's what counts. It don't matter. Your cheeks will go down. I told you look like a little chipmunk. Them acorns and stuff puffed up in their mouths. Lady sent me another picture of a Bigfoot in one of these game cameras, standing straight up on his back feet, walked right by that camera. I sent it to Ronnie, sent it to Jimmy. Everybody agrees. That's what it is. Even Cuss said, yeah, that's what was in them woods that night, was down there. Ronnie still ain't convinced. And one of these days, when he's out there in that outhouse, and them chickens are pecking him, he go open that door, and there stands that dude looking at him. Gonna get him. Oh, Lord, Carter's amazing. Yes, Carter's smart as she can be. Smartest little kid you ever seen. Loud. This week, we've had them. The day she got her teeth done, we had them all day. Her and Cash both. Argue, fuss, fight. And Carter Bear ain't no better. Don't get me wrong. She just right in the middle of it. I was a nervous wreck when finally they went home. Lord, let them get out of here. And I want to kind of make sure I stay around to help G in case she needed me to help her, with them. Them little kids. You get them all three together, you got a handful. And now we got a new one coming, end of the year, I think. I forget now, September or so. Jill's going to have this next one. And I think she's going to take off. I could be wrong on the date. She's going to take off several weeks, you know. Dusty's going to take off several weeks to help out. Uh, and then we'll be getting it too. And hopefully some of these older ones here will go to school. So I hate to think she's got a baby in there trying to keep it quiet and everything. And you got these other ones, you know, send them to school. Uh, but anyway, I wouldn't mind Coda Bear being here another year or two, but I think they want her to go to school. I don't know about Carter and them. Three's always in a fight, yeah, because they take, you know, there's always that third person out. Now, sometimes Carter and Coda Bear would team up, and, or my clock, 10 minutes early. Coda Bear and Carter would team up against Cash. And the next time, it'll be Cash and Coda Bear against Carter, or Cash and Carter come in against Coda Bear. It's always that one out, you know. Normally, if you're seeing either one, just one of them, they get along good. You know, they play back and forth. And either one of them, if you see that third one, it's on. It's just going to be on. I've got the old washing machine all disconnected this morning already, and it's ready to come out of there. Ben will take a dolly and roll it out. So when the guys bring that new one, all you just go in and plug it in, hook it up, and it'll be done. And yeah, you know, Jimmy says when I come over to visit with Ronnie, or come to see Ronnie, he wants to come meet us. And I'm sure Jimmy and I are going to get along great. And Ronnie's going to be that third one out. We may just escort him out there to that outhouse and lock him in while we're visiting. You know, let him out just time to wave by. So, I don't need no rehabilitation. I'm able to walk. I walk on the edge, the side of my foot. But listen, I can't wear shoes. I can't wear no shoes. Any kind of shoe, even Crocs I put on, they rub that side of that toe. Oh, it's like you're driving a nail in it. So I didn't want to go to the doctor's yesterday barefoot. That would look horrible walking in and you know, no shirt, no service, no shoes, no service. You know, didn't know what might happen. So, yeah, she uses a wooden spoon, Steve, or flip-flop, or fly swatter, whatever's handy. But so I wore my plaid house shoes. I look good in plaid, don't I? Yeah, Ronnie. I didn't go to town in plaid undies like you do. I wore just house shoes. I had other clothes on. But anyway, yeah. And he looked at it and he said, yeah, it looks bad. Get an x-ray on it and I'm going to give you something in there and try to knock that stuff out. And this morning it feels a lot better. It's swelling is a little bit down. Not a lot, but some. I can see a wrinkle or two. Yesterday just smooth, tight. And I had an episode here a while back in my other foot. It's been a couple, 2 or 3 months ago. But it was bad, but it wasn't bad as this one, but it did last long. It lasted about 2 weeks. This one's been like this about, I don't know, maybe a week. And we went somewhere. When I went to buy and I've been trying to go barefooted for several days around here because of the hurt and trying to put shoes on. So we went to buy our soil and stuff. I had to wear shoes. And I wore my tennies, and I didn't tie them up tight. It's real loose. But just that touching that toe, that side of your foot, I had to take them off on the way home. I couldn't stand it. I was about to go nuts. And I got home, it was even puffed up and dark red and all that kind of crazy stuff. So, yeah, I got some medicine for it, and the doctor told me, he said, lots of these home remedies out there people talk about. He said some of them seem to work, but I'm gonna got some like black cherry concentrate coming today, and you don't have to take much of that. And Karen is sending me some black cherries, dried cherries, and just pop one in your mouth and go right about your business. Those are supposed to help this uric acid. It makes those crystals in your joints, and and I got some other stuff coming too. That's good for this stuff. I forget the name of it now, but it's supposed to be something you take every day. Kind of keeps this stuff building up in you like it does, you know. So, it's gonna be fine. I'll be all right. But I can get around by walking on the side of my foot. I don't like walking out around the barn, with no shoes on. But you got to do what you got to do, you know. If somebody's fixing to have a birthday, I didn't see who it was. Yeah, the cherry juice, that's what we're getting, the concentrate, black cherry juice. And coffee. He told me, lots of coffee. I drink lots of coffee. I may just drink lots of more. Coffee helps. No alcoholic beverages, that's not a problem. He named off several things to avoid. But, and red meat, I don't eat much red meat. I eat bacon, a little bacon on Saturdays. And maybe a bologna sandwich is considered red meat. Let's cut out that bologna sandwich. But anyway, things to cut back on. William thinks he's a doctor, Ronnie. William and Ronnie always trying to tell me what causes different things that I experience. And but the funny thing is, I'm about to close this off with these two guys. Ronnie texts me. William said this and this and this. Okay. And a little bit later, I'll get something from William saying, Ronnie says this, this, and this, about me. So it's into. So the best thing to do on them two guys is to forward what one of them said about the other. So you kind of out of it, yeah. So I'm not going to bring it up, Ronnie, what William said about you and the chickens. I'm not that kind of person. I'm just not that kind of person. This door. Someone said they love this door. This door is special to me. Not in a good way, but I built it. But Jeevan was on vacation, and the day I built it is the day I lost Hattie. And I was building it outside by the patio, and she was out there with me all that day. Never got up. Just laid right there. I'd walk around her to cut, and I'd pet her and love on her and cut some more and put stuff together. And finally, she couldn't make it no further. We took her to the vet, or I did, and I finished the door when I got back. I had to have something to do to keep my mind. But yeah, that's the Hattie door. The Hattie door, I guess you'd call it. All right, guys, I never got a hold of Lester. Y'all said Lester's trying to contact me. Good morning, Longhorn Lester. So he's not available now, like I wasn't available the other day. The other day I thought the battery was down. I think it was. I'm not sure because it had been unplugged, but it may not have been. It may have just been I wasn't getting no reception here. I don't know what's going on. I'll call him on the phone, have him try to contact me, and we'll check it out. All right, guys, it's almost been an hour. Y'all hadn't got a weekend coming up. Now listen, I've told y'all before, I got wrinkles. It's a play shirt. I really messed up. Peggy says Lester's still asleep. Maybe, yeah. I messed up with our Sunday video, and I'm really not sure what to put out there for your entertainment on Sunday. I deleted the Sunday video that you'd be getting of the family meal. It's just, I don't, go ahead and say it, Ronnie. Stupid. Stupid. I did it. I'm going to try to find something for you for Sunday video. I'm going to, yeah, I'd like to, there's some of my old videos I'd love to repost. I don't know how to do it. I'm going to talk to Bree if that's possible. I think some folks do it now and then. Find one that might really be interesting to you or entertaining to you. But if not, I'll do something. I'll do something. Sunday itself, we're having a birthday party at Longhorn Lester's for Lex. A birthday party. But that won't be, I won't be able to video that and then get it out to you that day. It has to come out, another day. But I'll try to get something together for you for Sunday. And I hope it'll be satisfactory, okay? So I love you guys, and do a biscuit refresher. Well, I might could do that. I might go out there and make some biscuits. How would that be? Biscuits and bacon and fried eggs on the old stove. That might be kind of fun. We'll see. We'll come up with something, okay? Or the man-eating chair. Yeah, that would be crazy, wouldn't it? All right, guys, I love y'all. Y'all have a good day. We'll come up with something for you, okay? And get back on track. Y'all take care. And pray for these folks that's asking for the prayers, okay? We all need it. We all need it. Hope y'all have a great weekend. And, hey, I feel pretty good. My foot's a lot better today than it was. I can't walk on that side, and I can't wear shoes yet. I guess we'll go get Lex today barefooted. All right. I love you guys. Y'all take care.